painted on the sails for that contract, 5% money for its pilot rather. And here's the side picture, cameras ready and those fingers on the shuttles as we watch the C-47 Dakota get airborne. D-Day markings to differentiate between Allied and enemy forces. There was absolute chaos on D-Day and at Arnhem and similar occasions. Difficult to see who was who, so these stripes were painted on the wings and you can clearly see them on the Dakota as it got airborne just then. Lovely sound, that is. Got the wheels up already. A very, very good visit if you ever want to soak up some more aviation history. Of course, Duxford has a wonderful display. And she is a memorial to the 79,000, I say again, 79,000 Allied airmen who lost their lives in Europe during the Second World War. So we mustn't forget this part of our aviation history, the crews, and who failed to return from dangerous missions. So today we're going to take a little time to pay tribute to the brave men and women and the ground crews, of course, not to be forgotten, who kept the United States Army Air Force in business, particularly in East Anglia. Lots of their bases are still in existence. And I think they're coming in through the flight line any moment. So get your shutter fingers ready, mobile phones, your cameras, social media on, anything you can to capture this. We welcome the B-17, the Sally B and the C-47 Dakota to the Aero Legends Battle of Britain weekend. Was built in Burbank, California, 1945. Over 12,000 of these aircraft were built. And only a few survive today, and that's no wonder. One of the last B-17s to be built, and she didn't join the US Army Air Force until June 9, 1945. Ended up as a test aircraft in the 1948. And like so many in 1954 was waiting disposal. But curiously, the French Institute Géographique wrote her for survey work, so she had a reprieve and was flown. I was there, the Biggin Air Fair, May 1975, I remember it well. The crew will remember where he has taken part in many memorial events, including D-Day commemorations and the VE-Day flypast over the City of London in 95 and 2005. And in 2006, Sally B flew to Poland for the commemorations of the 1944 Warsaw Uprising. So she's really pulling her weight and doing her best. Here's a fantastic view of it coming straight at you. Look at this. The sound of her doing this. Wright Cyclone radials with 1,200 horsepower at 15,000 feet. That's a fair bit of power. She'll do 287 miles an hour at 25,000 feet, pressurised, you can remember, and do 150 miles an hour at 5,000 feet. Takes her 37 minutes to climb to 20,000 feet. One of the problems that crews had in wartime was the cold. Once you get up there, the air gets thin and it gets extremely cold. Remember, the B-17 carried fuselage open gun turrets, so you have to make sure you have your gloves on. A bit like comparing a Cadillac with an Austin 7. Sally brings a credit to the memory of the men and crew maintained and supported the Boeing fighter aircraft on the airport. And it's heartening to see that people like you keep alive the memory of what our members did. Lovely shot as Sally B runs down the flight line. Google sallyb.org.uk. You can find the website to support this wonderful airplane. So let's just fade the music and listen to those Wright Cyclone engines. The sound of victory. And it's difficult to imagine being underneath an air raid with this type of ordnance falling on top of you, although events we're seeing on the news, of course, are redolent of what happened in World War II. So we send out, of course, all our wishes across the seas as we watch this beautiful airplane go through her paces. Once the flight past of the last Boeing B-17 in Europe, longingly saw intended boxes.
Oh yeah.
Well, there we are. We say au revoir to Sally B, and I think she's making her way to Lid, just down there, half right for fuel and rest. Little touch on the main wheel and let the tail wheel come down. It's never a good idea to force the tail wheel down. Just let the speed come off the airframe, and gravity will do the rest, and the centre of gravity will assist. Let's watch that. We see the approach of C-47 now. Yes, just we pointed out a little bit of crosswind today, so we can see a little bit of crabbing there. Might be kicking off the rudder. Keep it straight. Oh, there's the kick of the rudder. Onto the main wheels. Yeah, the throttle closed, a little bounce there, that's just to show that one. And then you'll see the tail come down as speed and gravity take over. There we are, how about that? We'll be seeing the C-47 later on in our Aero Legends Battle of Britain display. There we are, nice round of applause, that's always welcome.